That is not. That is 100% not a turtle. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is a very nice yet kind of windy day, and I am finally getting the opportunity to fish this spot that I've been eyeballing for about a month or so now. But every time I come by here, somebody's already here. So I don't even know if I can get down to the water. This depends on depends on this bank situation, so that's why I'm walking down here before I drag all my crap with me. Well, this looks promising. Plenty of room here. I don't really know what is out there as far as structure that I can get snagged on, but I think I'll go back and grab my bucket, my bag. I've fished right over there. I don't know if y'all can see that one tree that's kind of leaning out. That's where we fished at in a previous bank fishing with worms video. But this is just a big mud flat, and I know there's been some big catfish caught here, but we're not after big catfish today. It's possible, but that's not what we're targeting. All right, we're down here, and I'm fixing to get rigged up because I forgot to rig up these rods before I got down here. But we're not using our spinning gear. We're not using our fancy bait casters and such. Now, we're using the good old Zebco 33. Now, this here is a Berkeley lightning rod, one of the older ones. I honestly thought I had a third Zebco setup with a Zebco rod and all that, but apparently I don't. But, you know, Zebco combos, you get them at Walmart for, what, $20, $25 or something like that now. This one here is probably one of my favorite. Yeah, it's extra windy today. Hopefully these trees don't decide to fall. But Zebco Tactical, got a little, actually wrong reel. Anyway, Zebco Tactical, it's I think 6 foot medium, something like that. And then, yeah, this one here is the one. It's got a little bait runner on there, or bait clicker on there, so we're gonna get some stuff rigged up. I'm probably gonna have to jerry rig some stuff because I kind of forgot my bait box, or my live bait box. So I'm gonna have to steal some stuff out of one of my other little kits with me, because little split shots ain't gonna cut it in this wind. So let's just see if there's something on that one. Yep, fish on. And it's probably a turtle because it's not really fighting like a fish. Well, now it is a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these push button reels are, oh, it came off, dang it. Oh, I just hit myself in the marbles with a sinker. That sucked. Had a fish. But what I was saying is, of course, these reels ain't very ergonomic because they're, let's face it, they're big and they're bulky. And this is just the standard 33 size. All three of these are Zebco 33s. This one's just the Stealth Edition or Tactical Edition, whatever you want to call it. The 33 Max is identical to those two. It's just a little bit bigger. And this here, I need to put some split shots and bait hooks and stuff like that in it. I did a video on this. It's the 38 piece mini cat pack from Whisker Seeker. Freaking awesome little kit. Like, I've got dozens of little kits like this that I just made out of Plano-s and stuff. But this one, I'm probably missing a bite and I'm not paying attention. But you've got all kinds of room for stuff. It comes with these two pre-rigged floats. It comes with rattles, beads, sinker sliders. It comes with 6 hooks, 4/0 and 6/0 circle hooks. And you've got all kinds of room to put various size sinkers and stuff like that. And this will fit in your back pocket. It's an awesome little kit. Oh, I think we're getting hit right here on this one. Could be a turtle too. Can't really tell because of the waves. But that one I do have a lot more of the worm just hanging off the hook because I put like half a worm on each one of these. So it could have just been biting at the tail piece of that worm. I'm gonna save this one right here in the middle because I've got a small circle hook on it, like probably a 2-3/0. And if I catch a decent size bluegill, or heck, any bluegill for that matter, any kind of panfish, I'm gonna cut it up and chuck it out there. Now, I'm pretty sure all of these are spooled up with the same 10-pound test line. I'm not 100% sure, but figured why not? I'll drag them out of the closet, dust them off, see if we can catch some fish with them. Spin cast reels are pretty much laughed at nowadays, and a lot of people think that they're just not as viable for fishing when they are. Anyway, Let's eat that one as far as we can out that way. Now, that's about as good as I'm gonna get with that, and that ain't far. Now, one thing that's very obvious with spin cast reels is the drag on them is not that smooth. Like, even when you've got it loosened, it's not that great. Now, if you're wondering about these rod holders, these are the Whisker Seeker rod holders that came out at CatCon earlier this year. There was a big fuss over the design of them being a copycat, which they aren't. They have replaced the ones that I was using. Had a really good hit on this one. Come on, it's beating on there. We ain't skunked, y'all. We ain't skunked. I don't know what throws more water in your face, a flopping fish or one of these spin cast reels. But got us a little yellow bass. And you, my friend, are about to be turned into bait. Like I said, I've got like a 2/0 hook or something like that here. Just gonna go through the bottom of the mouth, out the nose, and we're set. Hooked up. Probably with a turtle. I went ahead and refreshed all the rods just a little bit ago. Not fighting like a fish, so I'm betting it's a turtle. That's exactly what it is. I'm not sure why I expected any different, but I'm going to attempt to get this thing off of here. Alright. I don't know what kind of turtle that is, but it's a very unhappy one, so we're going to get it back. We did get the hook out. I did tangle around my pliers pretty bad. Unfortunately, we were able to get that one out. I don't like cutting hooks off in fish or turtles or anything any more than I have to. Fortunately, that one was where I could get it, and it wasn't a snapper. If it was a snapper of any variety, honestly, screw that. I'm not getting my hands anywhere near it. Well, that's interesting. I turned around to look at my backpack and got a little visitor. Ain't doing me any harm, so why should I bother it? It's just hanging out on the bank out back here behind me, but even if it was a venomous snake, you know, it's going away from me. Like, why would I bother with doing harm to the snake when it's not doing anything or posing any kind of a threat to me? Like, it drives me up a wall when people kill a snake just because it's a snake. It's just stupid. And that snake, yeah, it's a pretty good sized snake. It's probably 3-4 foot long. And yeah, it can bite, but it's not a venomous snake, so it's not going to do any harm to you. Unless you're just so terrified of snakes and it makes you shit your pants. But other than that, it's not going to do anything to you. Oh, I'm getting bit over here. Feels like another turtle. Yeah, that's not fighting like a fish. Yep. Woo! You going the wrong way, big man. I'm honestly thinking about scrapping this video now. We have something on here, and I more than likely got a turtle. Did it come off? Did I even get my bait back? It feels like I did, but might as well reel in and check it out, because that one was taking it down pretty good, but the way it was acting, it was probably another yertle. I can't really tell. It's not like chewed up if it was a turtle. Could have just been a really small one too. We're gonna let the bait get chewed off of these and figure out what that is, because that is not, that is 100% not a turtle. Pretty good fish, whatever it is. At least I'm hoping it's a fish. If it ain't, then it's a daggum big soft shell, and that thing was scooting. But it's not fighting like a turtle was. Could possibly also be a drum. I don't know. No, it's catfish. A dang good one too. Jeez. Hope I've got my pliers on me, because I'm going to need them. I don't know what the deal is with my freaking reel. I'll have to take this reel apart when I get home and see what's up with it, because it's back reeling way more than it should. Of course, it may just be me not being used to. Dude. That's a good cat right there. I ain't got my other camera with me to get a good picture of it, but we're gonna get us a weight on it real quick. £14 minus the weight of the grippers. I'll do that math here in a second, but it's a good catfish nonetheless. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That made the video there. You know what? I had my net with me. I don't know why in the hell I didn't use it. I mean, that was about as big as that net's gonna handle, but that's besides the point. Oh well. A good catfish nonetheless. Well, I'm going to call it quits. By the time I get all my crap together and get back to my vehicle, it'll be plenty late enough. Weren't skunked, and that's all that matters. I'm very surprised at the one fish, and this day kind of reminds me of a couple of weeks back with Legally Blonde Outdoors. The only fish that was caught was one that turned into bait that turned into a much larger fish. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened today. I mean, we unfortunately hooked into a couple of turtles, but that's part of it. And you're also not going to catch a bunch of fish every time you go out fishing. But I'm going to leave these two rods right here in the water for a little bit longer while I get the rest of my crap together. And we'll go over this one rod here and why I like it over the standard 33s. This one here is a Zebco 33 Tactical. I didn't catch but one thing on it today, but it's in the reel. Really nice drag for Zebcos. Like, these things aren't known for having great drags, but they're decent. But over the standard 33s, what I like about this one is it doesn't have that back slap or whatever. It's instant anti-reverse. The one thing I don't like about it is, unlike the 33s, it doesn't have the little bait clicker feature, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I honestly like this one a little bit better. It's a little bit more comfortable rod than your standard 33s, which have a much shorter butt section. Being split grip, it just feels a little bit better, but you're still holding on to what's basically a baseball on top of your reel. They're not low profile. They're kind of weird to hold on to, but they work. And that's the truth that a lot of people don't understand in today's society as far as fishing goes. Like, everybody likes to laugh at Zebco 33s and stuff like that. Well, you ask just about any old timer or any older angler, and they're going to tell you they started out with Zebcos. You know, the 202s, 404s, even you know, bigger ones like the, I don't know when the 808 came along and the 888, but Zebcos have been around much longer than all these high dollar fancy bait casters and spinning reels that's out there today. And it's sad that people frown upon or laugh at Zebcos and spin casts as much as they do. They're not the greatest thing ever for anything, but they're really a jack of all trades kind of thing. I'm probably gonna have people disagreeing with that one. Anyway, this outro's gone on far enough. Hope you liked the video. We'll see you in the next one.